PureHealth to IPO and list on the ADX, and the IEA forecasts an oil supply surplus next year. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. PureHealth has announced it intends to IPO and list its shares on the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange without revealing financials. It's expected that trading will commence next month. With a UAE portfolio encompassing over 25 hospitals, 100 clinics, multiple diagnostic centers, health insurance solutions, pharmacies, health tech, and procurement, PureHealth is also actively expanding its presence globally. It recently acquired Circle Health Group, the UK's largest independent operator of hospitals, and Ardent Health Services, the US's fourth largest private healthcare group. Dubai Taxi Company has opened the share subscription to its IPO with an offer price of 49 to 50 cents apiece. DTC is offering 24.99% of its capital through the offering, which is expected to raise $312.4 million. It will decide the final offer price through a book-building process after closing the subscription on November 29th. It plans to allocate shares on December 5th and list them on the DFM on December 7th. DTC has a market share of about 44%. Mobile satellite services firm Thuraya has joined forces with Norway-based Ansur Technologies for the global distribution of its video compression technology, Asmira. Ansur Technologies' Asmira video compression program supports video streaming from remote locations and platforms. Thuraya is a subsidiary of the UAE's flagship satellite solutions provider, Yahsat. Dubai-based broadcaster OSN is merging its streaming platform OSN Plus with streaming app Andami. OSN, a subsidiary of Kuwait-listed Kipco, will inject up to $50 million into Abu Dhabi-based Andami for a majority stake in the app. The new entity will have more than 120 million registered users, 2.5 million paying subscribers, and $100 million in revenue. Andami has several regional investors, including Shua Asset Management, Middle East Venture Partners, and Mobily Ventures Holding. The global oil market will see a slight surplus of supply in 2024, even if OPEC Plus extends supply cuts into next year. That's according to the International Energy Agency. Officials say at the moment, however, the oil market is in a deficit and stocks are declining quickly. They say because global oil stocks are at low levels, there's a risk of increased volatility if there are surprises on either the demand or the supply side. France, backed by the U.S., reportedly plans to propose a ban on private financing for coal-based power plants during COP28 in Dubai this month. It will deepen divisions at the Dubai summit running from November 30th to December 12th, with India and China opposed to blocking construction of coal-fired power stations for their energy-hungry economies. Indian officials say French officials told the Indian government about the plan called the New Coal Exclusion Policy for private financial institutions and insurance companies. Chinese internet giant Baidu saw a 23% rise in Q3 profit year-on-year to $996 million. Q3 revenue rose 6% to $4.7 billion, beating analysts' expectations. Baidu operates a major search engine and map service. Facing increased domestic competition and a sluggish economy, it's diversifying into cloud computing, autonomous driving, AI, and other sectors. Baidu unveiled the newest version of its AI chatbot Ernie in October, claiming it rivaled the capabilities of OpenAI's ChatGPT. The Securities and Exchange Commission is suing Kraken, one of the largest crypto exchanges, in its latest push to regulate cryptos. The SEC says Kraken illegally made hundreds of millions of dollars since 2018. The lawsuit argues many of the crypto assets that customers can trade on Kraken legally count as securities. It means Kraken is required to register with the SEC, but instead it simultaneously operated as a securities exchange broker, dealer, and clearing agency without registering with federal regulators. Elon Musk's X is suing nonprofit Media Matters for driving advertisers away from his platform by portraying it as rife with anti-Semitic content. In the lawsuit, X accuses the organization of tricking the algorithm into thinking Media Matters wanted to view both hateful content and content from large advertisers. Apple, Comcast, NBC Universal, and IBM were among high-profile brands that paused advertising on X last week after Media Matters reported reported finding ads displayed with pro-Nazi content. And staying with billionaires, it's time for today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which tracks the daily wins and losses of the world's wealthiest people. Our biggest winner today is Zaro's Amancio Ortega, up $2.2 billion, now with net wealth of $93.8 billion. Our second biggest winner is LA Clippers owner Steve Ballmer, up $1.8 billion, with net wealth now of $112.5 billion. Third place winner is Oracle's Larry Ellison, up $1.7 billion, with net wealth of $147 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.